2024 Nissan Z Nismo First Look Review, worth the wait? As the new pinnacle of the Z sports car heritage, a new Nissan Z Nismo coupe has arrived in the USA. Based on the 7th generation Z car from the Japanese automaker, the Nismo dials up the performance and fun in a number of metrics, elevating it above the high standards set by rivals like the Toyota GR Supra and the new Ford Mustang Dark Horse. Based on the RZ34 generation, the platform underpinning the Z Nismo is effectively the same FM platform that once underpinned the 350Z and 370Z, albeit with updates along the way to keep it fresh. Bringing turbo power, new suspension, brakes, and more style to the mix, the Z Nismo was geared to be the distilled essence of Nissan's sports car development in a compact, two-seater package, but with only a slight bump up in horsepower and a heftier curb weight. Could Nissan have done more? When is the 2024 Nissan Z Nismo coming out? At the reveal of the new car, the automaker confirmed that the release date for the Nissan Z Nismo is set for the fall of 2023. 2024 Nissan Z Nismo price and competition. The price of the 2024 Nissan Z Nismo will be announced closer to its arrival at US dealers, but it's expected to be a chunk higher than the base Nissan Z, which has an MSRP of $53,990 in its top proto-spec guise. We're expecting it to cost upwards of $60,000 for the Nismo variant, and that's before dealer markups push that figure up further. That's still within an acceptable realm, however, as the GR Supra A91 MT limited edition trim starts at $58,845 for the 2023 model year, and the 2024 GR Supra 45th Anniversary Edition goes for $64,375. New Nissan Z Nismo exterior and colors. The Nissan Z Nismo's exterior gets pretty significant tweaks to separate it from lesser trims and to aid aerodynamics. Nissan says these changes will produce positive downforce. Up front, you'll see a new styling element called the Grand Nose or G-Nose, which sees it jut out further than other models. The new front fascia comprises a restyled, wider grille with honeycomb mesh. This is not just for looks but functions to balance the car's need to reduce drag while encouraging airflow to cool the engine bay. There are canards up front to direct airflow over the wheels, and a new front splitter is finished in subtle red accents. Naturally, the obligatory Nismo badging features are present. There are more changes down the flanks, where not only are there widened fenders, red detailing on the mirrors, blacked-out window surrounds, and a new side skirt design with red accents, but the Z Nismo gets a black painted roof and model-specific 19-inch raise wheels wrapped in Dunlop SP Sport Max GT600 tires. Within these, red brake calipers are standard. The biggest change at the rear of the car is a three-piece ducktail spoiler, which is more prominent than the standard item, a new rear bumper design with a larger diffuser, and more red detailing. At the rear corners, the bumper has been restyled for aero benefits. Centrally located Nismo badging makes it stand out, but the dual tailpipes are carried over from the regular variant. Colors for the 2024 Nissan Z Nismo include Stealth Grey, a Nismo exclusive hue used on the 2024 Nissan GT-R Nismo. The remainder of the palette comprises Black Diamond Pearl, Brilliant Silver, Passion Red Tri-Coat, and Everest White Pearl Tri-Coat. Nissan Z Nismo dimensions. We didn't expect a massive overhaul of the dimensions for the Nissan Z Nismo compared to standard versions, and changes are limited. Length increases, with the 2024 Z Nismo stretching to 173.2 inches, thanks to the new exterior bodywork. The 100.4-inch wheelbase remains the same, but it's a little wider than the base Z car at 73.6 inches, because of the wider arch extensions to accommodate a wider track at the front. The new Z Nismo has a front and rear track of 61.8 inches and 62.2 inches, respectively. We originally expected weight savings for the new Nissan Z Nismo Coupe, so it's interesting that it's actually heavier. At 102 pounds more than the Z Performance Automatic, the Z Nismo now weighs 3,704 pounds. Nissan Z Nismo engine and performance. The engine powering the Nissan Z Nismo will be the familiar 3.0-liter twin-turbo V6, VR30 DTT, from the standard models but with improved specs. Power output is bumped up, as expected, by 20 HP and 34 lb-ft for totals of 420 HP and 384 lb-ft, thanks to improvements made in the cooling system, revised electronic wastegate control that increases turbo boost, and a new independent ignition spark timing strategy. Nissan says peak torque kicks in from 2000 rpm all the way through to 5200 rpm, and with rear-wheel drive and a limited slip differential as standard, it's set to be a hoot around the track. To allow for more time doing just that, the Z Nismo gets an uprated engine oil cooler. But, as the rumor mill suggested, the Z Nismo is exclusively available with a 9-speed automatic transmission, with the automaker ditching the 6-speed manual. The auto box has been enhanced for quicker shifts, according to Nissan, with the intention of providing an engaging experience on track. As such, it comes with revised clutch packs and optimized engine management software that reduces the downshift time by as much as half in comparison to the Z Performance. Launch control has also been tweaked to give a more aggressive lurch off the line. With more power, the auto-equipped variant should be capable of 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 4 seconds flat, but the automaker hasn't made any claims just yet. 3 drive modes are available, with the new Sport and mode added to Normal and Sport, which unlocks track-tuned gearshifts that should be rapid enough that the paddle shifters aren't required. The Z Nismo also comes with exclusive stabilizer bars, stiffer springs, and retuned dampers that all feed into the philosophy of precision, predictability, and cornering grip. The chassis has been revised with more bracing for increased torsional rigidity, stiffer suspension bushings, and stiffer bushings for the steering rack. The Japanese automaker wants drivers to be able to pick their line through a corner and follow through with one-shot steering that requires minimal steering adjustment, making track days accessible for even less experienced drivers. And in order to come to a safe stop, the new Z Nismo features upgraded brakes with 15-inch front rotors and 13.8-inch ones at the back. Gas mileage. Anyone buying a Nissan Z Nismo for its fuel economy is seriously misguided. And although official figures have yet to be released, the EPA estimated figures from the standard Z should be a good guideline. With the bump in power and weight penalty, we expect slightly poorer ratings than the 19/28/22 mpg city/highway/ from the automatic-equipped base car. This is currently one of the most fuel-efficient sports cars on sale in the US. Nissan Z Nismo interior and cargo. The interior of the Nissan Z Nismo has also been on the receiving end of some updates, which see it being made more visually appealing. Small touches include anodized red buttons for the engine stop/start and drive mode selection, and fresh red accented graphics on the digital TFT display. A Nismo logo now displays alongside a red flash during startup. The Nissan Z Nismo seats 2 in cozy confines, but with that Nismo suffix, they're perched on Recaro sport buckets exclusive to this model with Nismo embroidery on the headrests. These are finished in leather and Alcantara with red inserts. Buyers also get a new steering wheel that's wrapped in leather/Alcantara with a racing red accent at 12 o'clock. The doors are trimmed in suede. What's new inside the Nissan Z is that Amazon Alexa built-in has been made standard for the Performance and Nismo variants. The same 9-inch touchscreen display on the Performance does duty here, and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. Sound gets channeled through an 8-speaker Bose sound system. As for driver assists and safety features, intelligent cruise control, automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, predictive forward collision warning, blind spot warning, lane departure warning, and rear cross traffic are standard across the range. Practical aspects like the 6.9 cubic foot of trunk space, 2 cup holders and 2 bottle holders should remain unchanged.